Hey everyone, and welcome to the 51st episode of We're All in the Same Boat. I'm your host, Luke Roxwold, and today I am here with Michael.
What's up?
And John.
Hello.
Hello.
That was beautiful. I love that. And as always, you can check us out on SoundCloud and iTunes and leave us a review and tweet us at WAITSB Podcast.
Do it.
Almost messed that one up. And we know that you want to because you're a fan, and if you don't do it, it means you don't care about our career. But that's okay.
Yeah.
Just keep listening. It's like go down the levels. It's like, oh, leave us a review. But if you don't, that's okay. Just listen. Okay, like
Just be my friend.
at least don't leave. Okay, it's like you're not even a fan if you don't leave a review. But keep listening because I don't want you to leave.
It's like you gotta lay down the law. You gotta tell him. I'm gonna tell him like, this is it. You gotta just do what I say. All right, now if you don't do it, it's fine. But like you should.
You can just get out, but don't leave. Stay here. So before we started recording, wait, did I finish the intro?
We talked about where
I think
we
I did.
can, yeah, follow us and
Yeah.
to us.
Yeah, you can listen
doing
to
good.
us everywhere. So,
Okay.
before we started recording the podcast, we were talking about how, for some reason, nobody will ever do anything I ask them to do. Like, if I suggest someone, like a song that I think someone will like, or I say you should watch this movie, or anything, it's like it switches on. You know, like with little kids, when a little kid, you're like, oh, you should eat an ice cream cone. Little kid's like, you know what? No, I don't want the ice cream cone.
I
And
just
it's like,
started hating
wait,
ice
why
cream.
not? Why? What? And they're like, because you want me to have it. I don't want it. It's just like contrary kind of thing.
Yeah.
It happens to me all the time, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong that makes it.
I think
Trigger.
most people just want to spite you.
Probably.
I think it happens to everybody. I do it to people by accident all the time. So I always try to make it a point to listen to stuff or like watch stuff people send me. I remember I told my friend about this band for like 2
Oh,
months.
that's right, John. Yeah, like Thread. Punk. He still hasn't watched it.
I still have not watched
Dude,
it.
you're the worst
Jerk.
friend. I literally like
Yeah.
the day it came out.
Worst out of all of them.
Am I
went-
the worst friend, or is everybody demanding too much from me?
I mean, everyone else is giving it but you. So that makes you the worst.
Yeah, sir.
I'm a taker, not a giver.
I literally
Hello!
like went home and turned the lights off, hooked my computer up to the TV, and watched it for 22
Michael called
minutes.
me and talked to me on the phone about it.
I did.
He's going to be in a
that's
vlog,
sweet.
probably. So, because I'm going to do a vlog of reactions to the movie.
I think what happens is, I think when you're an artist, you want everyone to see your stuff, so you're always like super stoked about it. And as a regular person, they don't care about their friends and their art.
Mm-hmm.
So they just, yeah, that's really just it. I don't have
First of
anyone else
all,
to go.
John, you don't
Hang
care
on.
about me, and
You
they
guys-
don't care about my art.
You're giving me a hard time. You guys never want to see the pictures that I have to share.
What?
I look at
It's
them,
'cause
and I
they're
don't enjoy them.
physically scarring.
I have artistic pictures to show.
You didn't make them though.
No, but I'm just sharing. I'm moving art. Art is about emotion, and these get an emotion out of people.
It's like, the emotion is pain.
I watch them and I feel them.
Yeah. John sends us really bad images on the group chat. We're not going to talk about what they are, but they're horrifying. Terrible.
No,
They
yeah,
ruin-
that's
they
true.
ruin
Your
it.
friends
They're
don't
like
care
the
about you.
type of image you see it, it's like, great, now my day is completely ruined.
Yeah,
I can't
so-
look at Fruit Loops the same. It's literally ruined it.
about that.
Oh, I was going to say something. Oh, because so Michael and John just want to announce this were in one of the episodes of the vlog that I uploaded. So if you don't want to say this at the beginning, if you guys want to see what they look like, see the
yeah.
type of person that John is, you can see him in the video. So that's just a fun fact. So, okay, I wanted to ask you guys a question. I thought about this randomly, and it was because of John sending those number texts. You know what I'm talking about?
Like the calculator thing?
Yeah, yeah. So he basically would write words, but he would just use numbers that looked like letters. So like a 3 would be an E, and like a B would be an 8 or something like that. You know.
Yeah.
And one of the ones that he sent looked like it said bees,
Yeah.
and that reminded me of something that I've actually said a couple of times before. Both of you guys have played Cards Against Humanity, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like once, or like I know I've played it with John. Actually, I played it with you before.
Yeah.
I played it at least 10 times.
How am I still not traumatized? I feel like John would
John
be the
can
worst one.
Cards.
John can only be as bad as the game allows
That's
him
true.
to be.
That's true. If John could write his own cards,
Yeah, that'd
I
be
never
bad.
get the blank card. It's always all the cards I get are just so limiting. There's no imagination.
It gets
they're
like
the most horrifying cards. John's looking at like, this is not very good material. How am I supposed to work with this? So you guys have played it, but what I was going to ask you is, I was talking to somebody, and they said that if you play a certain card, no matter what, they will always choose it. Like if they're the person getting the cards, if you play this card, 100% they will always choose it. And their go-to card is geese.
Geese.
They're like I'll always choose that no matter what. And I was thinking about it, and my favorite card, I think the one I pretty much, unless something absolutely perfect happened, I will always pick this card. It's my favorite card by far. It's just bees?
Question mark.
And it's got it's so perfect because it's got a question mark. It's like, what? Bees? And so what I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys have a card? Now, please don't say no. I know you're probably going to say no.
I do have a card.
Okay. John, I know you really well, John. I'm going to be like, John, do you have a favorite card? Long pause. No. So don't do it.
I don't.
Damn it.
I actually
Alright.
play the game correctly, and I
Wait.
give points to the funniest combination. Okay, I'm not an asshole. That's like,
There's still,
my
but
favorite
there's
card."
one that's just hilarious with
Yeah.
everything.
That's right. It's always the funniest card, John. Because
Yeah.
it's bees with a question. It's funny by itself. If you put bees like,
I guess
in-
my level of humor is just that much higher,
It's just so advanced we can't.
that
even
much more
fathom it.
sophisticated.
That's why you send
know?
those
can't
gifts
keep
to
track
us,
of it.
monster. Michael, what's your favorite card?
Favorite card is feminists.
What?
That's
Like
pretty
it's
funny.
the great thing is it's also in apples to apples. So no matter like what like age group or like people I'm with, it always can occur. I don't know why. I just think it's so it just fits everything. Like fluffy feminists, like scary feminists, ugly feminists. It just fits manly feminists. Like
Manly.
it fits
Oh,
every single one. I think most people have.
It's always good.
Yeah, it's always good. And I think it always has some kind of extra joke with it. Like
You can always take it just a little bit
yeah,
further.
and your mind kind of goes there, so it kind of like it lends itself to the joke. You don't have to work hard for it, you know.
So, John, you have no cards that like are your favorite card, or any cards that you like more than others?
Well, I mean, I think the racist.
I thought you were about to say
fun.
no. I thought you were about to say no. Wait, sorry. What'd you say? Sorry, it was too
Like
funny.
this sounds horrible when I say it, but I think the racist cards are funny. Like,
I mean, all the cards in Cards Against Humanity are like
It's
deplorable.
like the point of
so
the
it's okay.
game. That's the point. It's kind of stupid because it's like, well, that's offensive, and it's like, yeah, the game is
Well,
literally
yeah.
called offensive. That's the title of the game.
duh.
Wait, real quick, that reminds me of something. So, when I think it was my last year of Bible college, I also worked at my church at the time. And right after Obama legalized gay marriage, I went to Walmart and there was a sign that said,
Obama
Was this-
did it. It was him. He was the one who
There was
decided.
a-
It wasn't
there
a
was-
vote. It was literally
It
just
was,
Obama
actually.
walked in
Executive
there.
ordered it. But there was a sign that said Express Lube in the back on the side of Walmart. I took a picture of it and posted it on Facebook. And I was like, first they legalized gay marriage and now this. And my pastor, who's my boss now, like
They're
he
trying to
messaged- he
capitalize
messaged
on
me
it,
and he
man.
goes,
Like,
hey man, like I saw this just now. And I was just like, yeah, like I could tell he was getting at like maybe I should take it down, but I want to see what he would say. He's like,
yeah.
it's kind of crude, man. And I was like, I don't think so. He's like, I was like, why do you think it's crude? He goes, well, it kind of makes me think of butt sex. And I was like, well, yeah.
he's like, yeah, but like John or Michael, if you think about it, it kind of is like you're making this. You're like, yeah, that's the
it.
that's the
exactly
joke.
why. So, and,
Hey, really, you just long dramatic pause. You just go bingo.
yeah. Yes. And he was like, he was just kind of saying like, ... And I was like, I guess I'll take it down.
You just see
But
him
dude, it got
typing for
shared,
a
like,
long time, and then the
It
typing
got
goes
shared, like, 4
away.
times before, like
Oh,
it was
yeah.
like 11 minutes, like in the whole span of it being up.
Oh
Put it on
man, that
viral,
could have
man.
gone viral. Oh, he's
You ruined my
stick in the
fame.
mud. No offense to your. He could have probably been
Could've been.
famous. I was thinking about the other day, fame. Like if I had jumped on YouTube like right away. Now there's like
Yeah.
too much competition. I failed.
Sorry.
It's okay though.
You're still famous
That's
to me.
alright.
I was mildly famous on YouTube, and by that I mean a very, very small following. Because I would make, in the early days, I would make fun of people that did vlogs. Yep.
Like,
So,
wait,
like-
you talk about them?
No. I would imitate them. I would copy them and do everything they did, but all their shortcomings I would emphasize
Nice.
and reenact it.
Or any of the
And then
shortcomings?
I made one that I guess went too far because the kid, this was like a kid, like a 12-year-old. He like made a follow-up video and he was just like in tears over it.
Oh man.
And I felt
John!
bad, and then I deleted it, and I deleted my account. And
Wait, you deleted the.
You're like, I've gone
How
too
many?
far.
Wait, how many followers? How many followers did you have?
oh, I don't remember.
Was it more
But
than
I remember
1,000?
like, well, no, maybe under 1,000, but more than 100. How about
Okay.
that?
I'm like secretly like being like, did John beat me? Like, you have a better chance because that's the thing is it's all about the content. Really, it's
Well,
like, is your content entertaining? Not so much of like, are you good at what you're doing?
You also
Not
got to
saying that you're
imagine
not,
the kind
but-
of audience I had. This was high school me.
Okay.
So you get high school M's.
This is like late high school me. So the humor was super immature. It's that lol random kind of shit and just
Right.
dumb, just
Right.
dumb and mean.
I was
That's
getting.
what people
I'm
want.
looking at. I was looking at my old channel, which I haven't uploaded to in like 2 years or something like that. Like my original YouTube channel, and it's like getting more views than my current channel because I got into it early, you know. So like
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
vlog channel has like I don't know 50,000 views or something like that. But then my other channel has like 500,000 views, and that's like it wasn't hard. Like I just uploaded it, and the videos have been up for like 10 years, and there was like not that many videos on YouTube relatively. Now there's like billions of hours of video like every minute or something insane like that.
So why
it's
did you stop doing what was working?
Well, I mean, for one, I was a kid. You know, I was in high school. My first video on YouTube was like, I think 11 years ago. You know, so like I've been doing YouTube for a long time, but I didn't really understand SEO or, like I didn't know you could monetize videos. Most people didn't know you could monetize videos at that age or like at that point. YouTube was just like starting out, kind of like you were just starting to get
It
YouTubers
was
and
the
stuff.
purest form of YouTube.
I feel like the best YouTube was like 2 years ago.
No way.
Yeah,
No
I think so.
way.
Yeah. Because 2 years ago they weren't clamping down on everything. Now they're like making all these people aren't allowed to like curse in their videos. They're demonetizing everyone, so everyone's like it's like becoming TV now,
No,
and
I'm
that's
gonna say
really
2008
irritating.
because I'm gonna say like 2008 range, 2008, 2007.
That's like Charlie bit my finger videos.
But that everybody that made videos during that time were doing it because they were just enjoying it, not because they wanted to make.
No,
it a
that was like
career.
Ray William Johnson era.
What is Ray William Johnson?
You don't know? Oh, you know who he is, right, John?
No.
He has your name
Sounds
in
like a
his
country
name.
singer. John.
I know Brett
My name's
knows who
not
he is.
John.
His name is. You guys have never heard of Ray William Johnson?
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I know this
Yeah,
guy.
he reviewed like the 3 videos.
Yeah,
He,
yeah,
had, like,
yeah.
he looks like the Green Guy singer.
I used
Green-
to watch
Green
a
Day
couple of
singer?
his stuff.
The green guy sing.
Green Guy. I meant to say Green Day guy. He kind of looks like him. He's got the black hair that's like spiked up. Doesn't matter. But like
Yeah,
he,
he's got that background with the comics in the background. Yeah.
yeah, the Watchmen comics. Yeah, because
Wait, he
I
got
watched him when I
glasses?
was younger. I think he wore glasses sometimes.
Ray William Johnson.
You'd recognize him.
Yeah.
He was like popular when we were in high school. He was like the most subscribed YouTuber.
I never watched the videos.
Okay. Well,
I
that's
entered
okay.
this man before my life.
So let's
He's
move on.
5'6". He's shorter than you.
He's a shrimp. I'm not short. He's more average than I am. Or he's less average than I
Remember
am.
on the New Year's podcast, like listen through a list of, like the shortest male celebrities.
Oh yeah.
Wait, do we really?
Yeah,
I don't.
I think we definitely did it. Maybe, yeah, it was definitely on the podcast.
Why did we do that?
I don't know. I think because like we realized how tall each other were, and we like talked about it.
And how short Luke was.
I know. I'm the shortest person on the podcast, and I'm average height. That's how tall everyone is, especially John. John's the most tall.
Me and Shane are
John's
just, like,
too much
barely
tall.
taller than you.
I think Shane's taller than me, right?
No, Shane's,
No.
like,
What?
Shane's like,
I don't
know.
maybe a little taller
Are
than
my
me.
eyes set low? Because I just feel like everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was
else
saying the other day. Like my friend's like 5'5", and I was like, I jumped up and touched the doorway or something like that. He was like, oh, I can't do that. I'm like, yeah, you totally can. Just reach up and do it. He's like, nah, man, I'm like 5'5". I was like, what are you talking about? And I look at you, your eyes are where my eyes are.
5'5".
And he's like, yeah,
That's
you're looking
short.
at me in the eyes. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's so funny too because I know for me, there's people I think I'm taller than them, and then I get next to them, I'm like, well, wait a second, I have like my eyes go upwards when I'm looking at them.
Did we talk about this last time?
Yeah, we're repeating topics. We gotta stop. So, okay, I'm gonna read this article.
gonna
So,
figure about our height.
Shane sent me an article that we're gonna go through really quickly because we do want to get to the review of Deadpool, which will come a little bit later. So,
Deadpool.
the title of this episode.
It's
The
Deadpool.
title of this, actually, that might be the title. The title of this article is "Student Punished for Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. Sorry, I was thinking it was gonna be something else, and I read it wrong. So, student punished for implied threat after putting the high school on Craigslist. So he
So many questions.
He says, so the article, wait a second, when was this? Okay, May 24th. Good. Shane's not giving
Is
me
it relevant?
That's right. Wait a sec. Okay, so while
This
some
first
of his
question
classmates wanted to excuse, I can't read anything. While some of his classmates wanted to execute senior pranks that would potentially disrupt classes, Missouri high school student Kylan Scheel opted for some tomfoolery that was a little more chill. And this is a quote. Other people were going to release live mice or, building a beach in the front lobby area. And I thought, let's do something more laid back. So I decided to just post the school for sale. So Scheel, I know. So Scheel listed Truman High School for a reasonable price of $12,000 on Craigslist. His post described the building as a huge 20-plus room facility and listed the following selling points among others: newly built football field, newly added 4 modern day rooms, new Walmart for convenience, or next to Walmart for convenience, huge parking lot, great for partygoers looking for somewhere to park, bigger than normal dining room. And this says reason for sale is due to loss of students coming up.
Oh,
Named after hometown resident U.S. President Harry S. Truman and his family. So I guess it says his internet hijinks didn't cause a headache for school janitors or violate any health codes. But the loss of students comment concerns school. Wait, what's it mean? What's he mean by loss of students?
so he put the school on Craigslist,
School shooting.
and he's like, the reason why I'm
what?
up because of loss of
Ooh, I did
Oh,
not
yeah.
realize that. That's a little offensive.
But that's not
That's
what he
not
actually.
good.
I don't think that's what he meant. I don't think he meant that students were being lost. Actually,
I think he meant they're graduating.
yeah.
No, I think he meant that the school's vacant of students and we're just selling the school.
Yeah, well, he's like,
the
reason
building.
for sale is due to loss of students coming up.
Oh, because of summer.
I think he means because they're graduating. It was a senior prank.
Either way,
Students are leaving.
Like, it's fine.
But then
I
other
don't
students are
think
coming
that
back
that's
after
what he
summer.
meant.
I don't think that's what he meant
Yeah,
at
he
all.
says,
but I think
he
that's
said, I
what-
decided to say the reason we're selling this is because of the loss of students because the senior class is graduating.
How
Yeah,
about
that makes
you do
sense.
research to find out why? Were there not enough students going to that school?
I think I
don't
don't
know.
think it actually. I think he was just joking. I don't think it mattered.
All right, so first of all,
100% believe what he
first
said.
of all, that prank is amazing.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Also,
like,
did they
just-
get calls? Did people
I don't know. I don't
hey,
know.
Can I come pick,
I don't
can I
know.
pick up the school? Can I meet you guys at the school?
So the police department investigated the Craigslist ad and decided not to pursue criminal charge. Criminal? What criminal?
The threat, man.
He didn't threaten anything.
He threatened the students.
The students
The
were
loss
already
of
lost.
students.
They were already lost,
So
Already lost.
That doesn't make it okay.
Shield, so they told Shield to remove the post and suggested he speak with the school administrators, but that didn't seem to help much. Shield told the local news outlet that the administration suspended him for the remainder of the school year and is not allowing him to walk in his graduation this weekend. The
What?
school, it seems, saw the post and as an implied threat, not a credible one. According to the statement from the school district, out of the abundance of caution, administrators and police investigators God, I can't, guys, I really can't read. I can't read. When I read in my head, I skip words. So when I read out loud, my mind just, don't need that word. And then it's like, oh yeah, people won't know what it means if I don't actually read it to them. And I just don't, whatever.
You're on a podcast.
They tried to relate it back to all the recent school shootings and everything, and they tried tying it back to that. I don't know.
No,
I think that's
dumb.
hilarious. That's so sad that it got blown out of proportion like that. Ooh, that's a bad choice of words. But you know what I mean? Like, that's really funny
that's
to me.
just a classic case of people like looking for something to be upset about. Like,
Yeah.
obvious. If he was trying to say something, he would have said something obvious. Because like hunt, like, oh, I think maybe this could be taken as this. We should get him for this, because, yeah, it's just dumb.
They didn't mention if anyone tried to buy it. That'd be so funny.
That would have been great.
Calls
People
start coming in.
people
Yeah, like,
show
yeah,
up
I'm
back
interested.
To the office, like, hey, like, want to check out the school?
Yeah, they're like, I'm interested, and the teachers are like, in going here? No, I want the building. What?
I want the school.
You want to be at this? No, I want to own the school.
How much?
$12,000. It's so cheap too. It's like the cost of a
price for the
car. What'd you say?
It's a great price for the school. I'd pay that.
Here's the best part too. I'm looking at. There's an image of him, and it's his Facebook. The guy who wrote the ad, and he shared the Craigslist article and just was like, "Ooh, interesting." That's a good senior prank. Did you guys did you guys ever do any senior pranks? I didn't do anything. I didn't care.
No. I wasn't
everyone
even
does, like,
in school for more than a couple hours a day, so.
Oh, so like you didn't have time for it? I know most people did like fill up cups of water and just put it all over the like ground.
Stupid. I don't
Stuff
think anyone
like
gave
that.
a shit at my school.
Mildly annoying.
Your school was like, we're done. Let's just
My
just
school was
leave.
defeated, man. Like, just did not give a shit.
That's fair.
Get the hell out of there.
My school was my mom's house, so if I did anything, I had to clean it up.
That's right. You're like, ha, pranked. Your mom's like, ha, pranked. She gives you a nod.
Yep.
Joke's on you.
Yeah.
Pranked.
I can never think of pranks that I've done when pranks come up. I guess I need to prank more. Or maybe
I've
not.
never been a big prank person.
No, I'm good. No pranks, please.
I think pranks are good, but like I only like pranks that both people enjoy. Otherwise, it's just like kind of mean and awkward.
It's like, I spilled wine on your white shirt. Ha, prank.
Prank. That was so funny. Now one of us has to.
That's right. Got him.
New shirt.
That's really funny. I'm disappointed that like, because when Shane sent me this article, I just thought it was like, that was it. They were just upset that he was trying to sell the school.
He was like, prank. Oh no.
It's so disappointing. I wanted that to be funny.
It's still funny.
It is still kind of funny. I mean, it is still funny, but like,
no,
it's kind of like,
travesty. It's awful. This shouldn't be happening in our school systems.
all right, first of all, you're awful. Second of all,
That's true.
how dare you?
I have never had a falafel.
That's why you're awful.
So,
Not the
gentlemen,
reason.
let's talk about what everyone probably came to this podcast to listen to.
Oh snap.
So what'd you guys
What's
think of Deadpool?
What? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we were supposed to watch it this week, right?
What?
Yeah, you
We're gonna
have.
talk about it on the
We're
live.
supposed to talk about it?
John, you did see it. Stop it.
I did. I saw
Stop
it when
it,
it came
okay?
out.
Punk. Pranked! Pranked! You got us! That was a good... Oh! Woo! Got us! You got us! You got me! I believed you the whole time. I didn't like have any idea that it would be something that John would do where he'd just be like... Whatever, John. Nice
So
try.
good at pranks.
Oh my
He's so
god,
funny.
you're such a hater. I make your life interesting, admit it.
No.
Oh my god. Time to start cutting. You're one of my 13 reasons.
Oh no.
Wait a second. Okay, this is.
Has anyone watched season 2 yet? Because that show is
I
terrible.
haven't watched any of it.
I don't know. I thought that show was kind of. Why are we talking about the
Suicide
show?
propaganda.
Yeah, it was. It was really odd to me. Like an odd show. I don't really know anything about it though.
You know what show is good? Deadpool.
Yes.
Oh,
So
excellent.
speaking of that movie. Okay, so Michael liked it.
I did.
John.
Deadpool 2.
John liked.
Deadpool 2.
Yeah, Deadpool 2.
Yes, Deadpool 2 was excellent. 1,000 times better than Deadpool 1.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
You think of that much better?
I do not think Deadpool 1 holds up at all.
I
But
have
Deadpool
only
2
seen Deadpool one time. So
That's
I don't
why-
really
Deadpool 2
remember
literally
it.
just builds on Deadpool 1, though. It wouldn't be as funny without Deadpool 1.
No, look. Deadpool 2 is the story of Cable. And Josh Brolin as Cable is one of the greatest things I've ever seen.
It's
Really?
barely the story of Cable.
It's all about Cable.
It's all about the little dude.
It's all about Cable.
That-
That's the only reason you go see that movie is because of Cable.
You know that girl that
I mean,
that
I saw it
British girl?
because of Deadpool, but
Rebel something? Didn't she play that little dude?
what's going on?
Who was that girl, that like fat British girl that was in like Night at the Museum? She's like that weird awkward girl.
Yeah.
What's
The
her
one
name?
from Pitch Perfect?
Yeah. Did she play that little dude?
What? She looked kind of like him. They look very similar. If that's what you're asking.
They look and sound exactly the same.
He did look very feminine. Like, and I'm not even talking about like fat wise. I'm just his face was
face, yeah.
very feminine.
The whole time I just kept thinking about that girl. I don't know what else she's in, but she looks just like.
She's in Pitch Perfect,
I've never seen
and
that.
then I don't know what else she's in.
That's about it.
I think that really is like the only movie I know her in.
She was
I
in
don't know
Night at
what
the
else she's
Museum.
in.
She was like
Night at the
a
Museum.
security guard or something. That's the only thing I've seen her
Really?
in.
The British one.
Yeah, she was a British person. Yeah, she's British.
What was she in Pitch Perfect? She wasn't British in Pitch Perfect, was
No,
she?
she was the fat stereotype.
Was she New Zealand or Australian? I can't remember.
I don't know what she
I thought
is.
she had an accent.
I thought she
Yeah,
was a little
I thought she
boy
was
last time I
British.
saw her, so I don't know.
Was she British in Pitch Perfect?
No, she.
I
wasn't.
don't remember.
I
That movie was so huge when it came out. Pitch Perfect.
Really, fuck that movie. I hate that movie.
I never saw it. It's good.
I saw it. I think I saw it once. It's not really my movie though. My type of movie though.
I bet.
So Deadpool. The first thing that I have on my list of things that I wanted to talk
Australian.
about was
She's Australian.
no.
Cool.
That's
The-
not what I wanted to talk about. But that was a
She's
good guess.
she's from New Zealand in Deadpool.
She is. Yes, the woman. That is.
Come on, Luke. Keep up with the subject. It's like God. So Deadpool 2. So Deadpool 2, the story of Cable, I thought was a solid 90% for me. And it's all
Wait,
because
John.
of
That's
Cable.
the end. That's what we do at the end of the review.
Well, look, it was dead air. I was taking control.
I'm in charge of the podcast. So Deadpool, I liked one of the first things I want to talk about was the opening credits
Okay.
because they're similar. I mean, the same.
I
It's the
didn't
same concept as Deadpool 1,
Mhm.
where they just have like generic things, like that one guy who produced that one movie you saw. Like that's what it says in the credits.
Yeah.
Total Deadpool.
Yeah.
Love that. I
didn't-
love the James Bond sort of feeling that it had, except it's all Deadpool.
Yeah, like the little butter knife things like swirling around like the bullet hole, or
Right.
like the gun barrel, and he's like laying
Uh-huh.
on like these like fancy things. Dude, that song that song right after he like blew himself up with all this James Bond imagery, they actually like wrote that song for the movie. And who was it? Like Celine Dion sang on it. Some lady.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's like Skyfall.
yeah. It like actually was a really good song.
Skyfall had
There's
Adele.
actually a music video of it.
Mhm.
And Deadpool's like doing ballet around her. Let's see who is it?
I mean, I'm like, this is the one thing I was thinking that I probably should have seen the movie a second time because I don't remember all of it.
Celine Dion. The song's called Ashes.
That's awesome.
It's beautiful.
That is cool that they like wrote their own song for it.
Like
yeah.
super dramatic. It's just so good.
Careful, it's copyright.
Oh yeah. No more than 15 seconds Now it's just playing in my headphones. Okay. Yeah, like that.
I don't know. I don't know what the copyright rules.
I'm pretty
are.
sure it's 10 or 15 seconds of audio. Anyway, let's talk about Deadpool. So, are we gonna go around and ask each other what we like we did before, or what do you want to do?
I have things written down that I wanted to cover, like little bullets and stuff, but we can do that. So
bullets.
let's start with you, Michael.
Oh, okay.
Start with you.
I liked it. I thought it was really funny. I don't know if it was better than Deadpool 1 because it kind of like depends on Deadpool 1 because the whole Deadpool is just a meme about a meme. Like all of Deadpool it's basically a joke on movies. The first Deadpool was like a joke on superhero movies and all the movies that Ryan Reynolds has been in. And then Deadpool 2 is a joke on superhero movies and Deadpool.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's better because it can't exist without the previous one.
I mean, Deadpool's character has always been breaking the fourth wall, self-aware, like even in the comics.
Yep.
So you're making it sound like the first movie is what started that, but it's like, well,
No, but like the whole second movie is like a reference to the first movie. Like half of the jokes are like about the first one. I don't know. Anyway, but I liked it though. It was a good movie. Story was pretty good. It had that classic like it starts out. He's like, might be wondering why I'm blowing myself up. Well, let's go back to the beginning. But then that also actually was the beginning of the movie. And
right.
So it was cool. The only thing I didn't get is after he blew himself up the first time in the beginning of the movie, he was kind of put his parts back together and healed. But then when Juggernaut ripped his legs off, he didn't put his legs back on like before. He grew baby legs. Why did he grow baby legs?
Little baby penis.
How did he come back together after he blew up into pieces? You said he put himself
Yeah,
back
like
together?
Colossus came and put all his pieces in a duffel bag, and then we saw him later laying down on the couch in the X-Men house.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could basically explain that as like his legs, if he doesn't have his old legs or arms, they have to
Yeah, but he
grow
could have
back
just brought his legs with him.
normally.
Juggernaut just left his legs on the ground.
He probably just, well, then it wouldn't be funny. So that's why you're not a writer, Mike.
Actually,
okay?
I watched like a Screen Rant video of it, and he's like, "Yeah, and I'm just gonna say like at one point in the movie, I'm gonna blame a bad joke on lazy writing, and that way we can just do whatever we want and just blame it on lazy writing, because it's already the joke."
What?
So
Bad
whenever
joke?
when he's talking to Cable, and he's like, "Why don't you just go farther back in time and like stop Russell from being born?" He's like, "Because like this fancy time reason." He's like, "Oh, so we can just lazy writing." It was to the audience.
Oh, yeah. I did like that. Oh, no, I love it. One of the parts that was a funny... I love like the subtle humor of it because I remember when I watched, I think it was Guardians, especially almost all of the Marvel movies, they just spell out the joke and it kind of ruins it for me. Deadpool didn't do that. Like there's one part where I think he's holding Deadpool up against the wall or something and he says like, everything is hard with you or something, and then Deadpool kind of like shrugs and kind of looks at the camera. And just like that very subtle, you'll miss it if you're not paying attention, but if you catch it, it's hilarious. I love that kind of stuff. That's why I like Edgar Wright so much.
You directed this one? Did you direct the first one? Oh.
No, but I'm just saying like he does that sort of humor where it's like that very subtle. A lot of people miss it, but the people that see it really think it's really funny.
Yeah, there's a lot of random inside jokes in Deadpool. Pretty good.
Like if you're not paying attention.
Link
John, what about you? What'd you think of the movie? I think you kind of gave your thoughts on it already.
Solid movie. I like it a lot, and all because of Cable. Like I like.
Why does it Cable? I thought Why was Cable the the part for
awesome.
you?
So badass.
His glowing eye, his robot.
I did everything, in my opinion, right about Cable, but
do you know about Cable or something?
Only from the X-Men animated series.
Is he super cool?
Super cool.
Cool.
And they have to have his daughter now. What's her name? I can't remember. Hope. She becomes Phoenix.
What? Is Hope the lucky girl?
No, that's Domino.
The lucky girl?
Hope is the daughter.
Who's Domino? I forget who Domino is.
Domino is the lucky girl.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Hope?
Cable's daughter.
Cable's daughter.
Oh,
the whole reason he's doing
I heard Hope is Domino. And I was like, who's Domino? The lucky girl. Wait, what?
Nope.
Okay. I don't know this story like at all. Nothing. I didn't know anything about it when I went in. No, but like
we're only talking about the movie, Luke.
I know, but I don't know who Hope is other than like, oh, it's the daughter. Oh, she becomes Phoenix. What? She doesn't become Phoenix? Jean Grey becomes Phoenix. What are you talking about? You're making stuff up now.
Yeah. Well, Phoenix is like it's a transferable, you know.
There's
Like,
lots
there
of
could be many
Phoenixes.
Phoenix.
Phoeni.
Yeah, Phoeni. Phoenices.
Phoenixes.
But basically, Hope is like a super powerful mutant.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
But
Well, it's a good thing we got her saved.
I really
now.
didn't like the introduction. I didn't like.
What? Wait, what I just said, the credits, you didn't like that?
No, I like the 007 opening credits, but I didn't like the whole, you might be wondering why I'm here. It's like, all right, we saw this before.
It was that how the first one opened? Or is
No.
it just like,
No,
you
it was
mean
just a
just,
time-
you mean just
time skip
generically, they do that in all sorts
I
of
guess
movies.
I didn't mind the time you might be here. What bothered me more was just the time jump. You know?
Yeah.
Like we start like 15 minutes into the movie, then we rewind, and then we come back.
Right. It is very cliche to be that, like, it like pauses on what is there's always these jokes where they have someone like running or something and something's falling or things are exploding and then all of a sudden freeze frame and it's like, hi, I'm Michael, this is me, you know, like that there's so
like,
many movies that do that sort of thing, you know. It's like it's like a what's that movie called?
Emperor's New Groove.
Ferris Bueller sort of thing.
That one too.
Yeah, or Emperor's New Groove.
Did
Any of those
Ragnarok
movies.
do it?
What?
Did
I did
Ragnarok do
not
it, or was that just the trailer?
with Thor.
Thor
Like
when he
Thor
was
was
chained up? I can't remember if that
Oh
was
yes,
No, that wasn't.
this
that was
is me. No, there's no way there was a narrative, like a narrator.
I guess that was just the trailer,
I hope so.
the teaser.
I don't really remember.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was in Deadpool 2. I didn't like the whole Fire Fist story.
Fat kid.
Yeah, because I felt like he wasn't important. The only importance was because his dead girlfriend told him he was important. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Like,
the movie was. I think it was
felt
more
like
about Deadpool.
Wasn't invested.
I feel like it was more about Deadpool learning than it was about Fire Fist.
Learning what?
Like
What did he
learning,
learn?
but he learned about the value of life and friendship.
Value of life. I don't think he did.
Dude, he gave his life to the little dude.
He learned about his heart.
He put his heart in the right place and he saved the young man.
The only reason he did it was because his girlfriend told him to do it.
Well, yeah, because his girlfriend.
He didn't
right.
learn anything.
He's
His
selfish.
He learned
Selfish
things.
guy.
He-
I feel like he learned stuff.
I don't think he
really
learned
felt like-
anything.
I really felt like
think
he
he
learned a
just
lot.
did what he was told.
No,
John's like, I think he learned 0 things actually.
because like yeah, his girlfriend told him to, but I felt like towards the end of the movie, he wasn't just saving the little dude just to like die, because that was kind of his goal. The whole movie was to die.
I do feel like his girlfriend was like, you need to think with your heart or whatever she says. And then
Well, his girlfriend
he's
is-
like, oh yeah,
also,
she said to do this.
His
I have
girlfriend
to
is
save
dead.
this
She didn't
kid.
tell him to do anything.
He wasn't like, damn it, I have to save the
Talked to him every time
kid.
he died.
He's not
Yeah,
like he's not like he's like, oh crap, I gotta save the kid because she, oh, I guess I'll do it, you know.
Yeah, basically
He, like,
wasn't-
what-
it
what?
wasn't- He wasn't
No.
allowed to die until he did what she said.
What?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess it's true. 'Cause he can't. He's not allowed to die in general. That's like who he is.
He
Okay,
couldn't
so
cross over.
let's talk about another piece of this. So the movie's making a ton of money, obviously, just like the other one. I love the little nod to that where he's like,
Great movie.
he like nodded to the fact that the highest grossing R-rated film of all time is Passion of the Christ,
And they beat
the
it.
second one is Deadpool. No,
Oh, really?
Deadpool's actually number 2. But he's just like, yeah, talk about my name. It's right next to the name of Christ. Whatever he said in the beginning. But I was gonna say that like this, the thing I love about this movie. So like I said, I don't really remember Deadpool 1 that much because I only saw it once. It was a long time ago. I thought it was pretty good, but I didn't like love it. This movie was so good. Like I was laughing so much. It's like they know their audience so well. Like everyone in the theater was just dying, and it was so like it was
I feel
all
like-
really really funny.
I feel like Deadpool 1 was all hype and just shock in order to, that's why everybody thinks it's amazing.
Right.
Rewatching it again, I don't think it holds up
Mhm.
as well as it was when I first saw it in
When did
theaters after all
when
the
did you
hype.
last watch it?
Oh, probably 4 months ago.
Okay.
I think that was kind of the point of the first one, though. They were trying to like oh, we're
and
so
it
different.
worked. Like I enjoyed it. I just it just did not hold up as this amazing movie.
I mean, I don't
Deadpool
like
2,
it when
I think was amazing.
the one thing I didn't like about the first one, if I remember correctly, was like what you were saying, where it was like the shock value, where it's like we're edgy. This is an R-rated, superhero movie. So like we're gonna kind of like Logan did that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Where Logan was, and I liked Logan. I thought it was good, but it is a little obvious that they're like, guys, this is R-rated, and we're gonna show you that it's R.
I was so down for that in Logan. Like I watched that again.
Oh yeah, I mean,
weeks
I
ago.
like I said, I liked it, but it is a little obvious.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones or something. You know, HBO does that a little bit.
Yeah.
We're HBO. It's like it's practically porn.
Check out this random sex scene.
And it's just like, okay, this is. I know why you're doing this, and it's a little obvious. It pulls me out because I'm like, oh yeah, this is them showing me that this is the type of thing. I don't know. But I didn't see that much in this one. Like this one was still definitely R-rated, but it wasn't like we're gonna show you this is R-rated. It was just like we made a good movie, and because of the type of movie it is, it's R-rated.
Yeah.
and it worked out fine.
But
It wasn't
even though the
trying
first
to
one-
be edgy.
Even though the first one was kind of trying too hard, I think it was like mainly like I kind of watched it as like a joke on movies in general. Like movies always try real hard, so they were like, we're just gonna try real hard, and like it's gonna be hilarious.
Like the action scenes are still awesome and all that. I just don't find it as amazing as I remembered it being when I first saw it.
Most everything's better the first time. I thought.
Yeah, the action
So-
scenes were on point.
I think one of my favorite parts of the whole movie was the whole scene from beginning to end with the team.
Oh yeah,
I
X-Force.
love that scene. That was so good, all the way from the beginning all the way to the end. Like
What's
like
the beginning for you? Like the audition?
Well, I'm like the auditions. Then there's like the random guy. There's like the fixers, all the jokes in between. Then they're going out there, and the way they all just die. It's so funny. Oh, I loved it.
They did really good. They did really good with like the marketing because like you really like expected them to play a huge role in this movie. He's like
And
the
then they all
X-Force,
just died.
and they all just die except for the lucky one. And like I totally, I was like either the dude Peter's gonna die, and I like watched like YouTube like theories on him. They thought he was like this crazy awesome mutant that hadn't had his powers yet. And I was like he's either gonna die immediately or he's gonna be like the most powerful character like somehow by accident. And then he actually kind of survives. Like dude, he's gonna be like that guy who just lives for no reason. But then he just like dies.
I know he lasted for a very long time, and he died.
He just dies.
It's just funny. Like I
I'm
love
only
like,
shouting at you for show or something like that. I thought that was the best.
but I love how they like they're all going down, and just the way they did that scene. Because there could sometimes scenes like that can be a little like odd or like off, where they're getting brutally murdered or something. Because they're like going into the chain machine and stuff. But like it was so funny because of the way Deadpool's reacting. It makes it comical. It wasn't like horrifying. Like oh my god, he fell into the. Oh, that's a little horrifying. It was like comical. He's like, oh no, oh that's horrible, oh no, and they're all just dying.
Yep.
Oh, I love that. That was so funny. That was probably that part was funny, and then we'll get to the part that I do think is the part that most people are gonna walk away with as being the funniest part in the movie. Which I'd like you guys to. What do you think? What do you think?
I
do you think?
know. I know what it is.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty obvious. Michael, what do you think?
I don't know. I thought that was a
No
funny
idea?
spot in the movie.
Oh, the team dying. All right,
Yeah.
John, what is it? What is the best part? Because I know what it is. I know.
I think what I think it is, or what it is for me, is the time travel where he kills Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, nope.
Reading
I actually had to leave.
We're on
before,
different
I had to leave
pages.
before the post credit scene. I had to go to a gig, and I knew that it was there, but I still had to leave.
What
I
is
was-
it? I didn't see it because my friends wanted to leave.
Wait, what? Wait, no,
What?
what? Your friends suck, Luke.
Well, it was just like, oh, we could look it up on YouTube.
But it's
Oh
not
my
on
god,
YouTube
your
yet.
friends do suck. Holy
Your friends,
shit.
I looked on YouTube, but I only saw videos of them talking about it. I still haven't seen it.
What is it? What
I believe
happens? What happens?
Well, you know,
Well,
he,
you don't-
he gets Yukio to fix the time travel device, right?
What? Stop. Who? What's going on?
Super mega teenage whatever warheads girlfriend.
What?
Negasonic teenage warhead, the
Yeah, that
lesbian.
girl. Her girlfriend fixes the time travel device.
Yes.
And
And then he goes
Deadpool
back in time
steals
in
it.
the movie.
He goes back. Deadpool goes back.
But that happens in the movie. What happens in the
No,
post
that's Cable.
credits?
Cable goes back in time in the movie.
No, but then Deadpool goes back in time later.
Yeah, that's the post-credit scene.
In the movie. No, that wasn't post-credit.
That was like the mid-credit.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh,
was there
okay.
another
he
one?
shoots Ryan Reynolds reading
Was
the
there
Green
another
Lantern
one?
script.
I don't know what those
No,
are.
that was the last one. That was the last one.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. Okay, we're good.
All right, then. Why the fuck are you making me
Sorry.
seem like your friends are an asshole?
No,
So was
I
it
think
the,
I think the
Juggernaut
part
song?
I think the part that the most people are gonna walk away with as being the funniest part is the baby legs part.
Oh yeah,
Really?
that part was pretty funny.
I like everyone in the theater was dying on that
I
scene.
did like they did the Sharon Stone leg cross.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this is the only movie in the world where you can get away with showing a baby dick and it's okay.
Did they show the baby wiener?
Yeah, you see.
Yeah, you see it at one point. Oh man, but that was so funny though. Like that was because it was actually funny, because it was just so out there. Everyone's like, "Oh, that's disturbing." Oh man, and I
But it was hilarious.
it's such a hard movie to quote too because I don't remember the lines. I just remember there being so many quotable lines in that movie.
There's a lot of
I need to watch
one-liners
it with
and
like a
references.
note. Yeah, I need to watch it with a notepad. Because there were
taking
so
notes.
many funny parts in it. Yeah, because like
Did them for
I
your
think one of the
stand-up.
parts was where he was like, okay, so T.J. Miller,
Mm-hmm.
one of the funniest people ever. He makes me laugh. Like he is so
the
funny to
David
me.
Spade looking guy.
Yeah, I think he
He
is
is
so funny. And he says something about like with the gun or something. He's like, or no, what does he say? He says something like, yeah, let's all get hyped up and I'm going to convince you to go on and then I'm actually not going to go or something.
Yeah, I love when he was like Cable tortured me. I didn't tell him anything until he like started torturing me. I told him everything. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, I'll never tell you where to go, but like, I'm also really weak to torture, so I'll probably tell you everything you need to know. This is so funny.
That was funny. That was really good.
It was like good self-aware. There is certain self-aware that is too far where it's not funny to me.
I think
But
it's
this
like,
movie had
go ahead.
like a good amount.
It's like it's almost on the line though for me. Like I thought it was really funny. I like how it's making fun. It makes fun of itself. It makes fun of movies in general. I just like sarcastic stuff like that. But I think if the next movie is more of that, it's not going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to make a third one,
Yep.
It's like it's going to start being like, okay, I feel like I've seen this. You can only ride this is a sequel and we're going to be self-aware that this is a sequel. Like you can only do that like one time.
Yeah.
And then you
We'll
have to
really
kind of change
the
it
game
up.
next time.
Well, they did that with 21 and 22 Jump Street. Like
Oh, they did?
22 Jump Street is great. It's so funny. And they really
22. I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen.
You
either
didn't
of
see
those.
22? Oh man.
I've only seen 21.
22 is funnier than 21. I like 22 better. But it's like they're driving the cars or something. Or no, so they're in this headquarters for the police officers and stuff. And, like Ice Cube is there.
Mhm.
And he's like, yeah, we just noticed that the headquarters in the last time we did this was great. So we just upped it up. So this one's way more expensive. I got $800 shoes on. You can't even see them because they're behind the table. Kind of acknowledging the whole sequel thing. And then then eventually he's like, we want you to do the same exact thing that you did before, but we're just going to pump more money into it this time, okay? And then they're like, and then after a while, he's like, all right, you guys are going way over budget. When you're doing stuff, you can't destroy anything anymore. And then during the car chase, they're like, whoa, don't hit that. That looks very expensive. And then like the villains like drive through it. He's like, wow, they broke it. That looked really cool. But it's like very self-aware that like what sequels do,
Yeah.
But you can only do that like one time. It's like you can't tell that same joke a second time.
Yeah, you can't just keep it like, oh, the first time it was like a cheap desk. Now and the last time I had fancy shoes, but this time,
We got a big TV. Like we're just telling the joke another time because it was funny the second time. It just doesn't. It wouldn't work. You'd have to do something else.
Yep.
Are they
So, I
making a
don't know what they're gonna
Deadpool?
do
They
next.
have to be making a Deadpool 3 though, because
Yeah, they gotta
so
ride
much
that later.
money.
X-Force.
What?
I think the next one's an X-Force movie.
There's only one member of X-Force left. Oh, wait, did he go back in time and save?
No, you
X-Force?
got Cable, Fire Fist, and Domino.
Did he go back in time and save Peter Walter or whatever his name was?
Yeah, why can't I remember this movie? Who did he save?
Yeah, he did.
He went back and
saved
saved his wife,
Oh yeah,
Saved
that girl.
Peter.
Save Peter.
and then didn't he save the guy with the mustache?
Yes, Peter.
The regular guy?
Yep. I love when like Peter's there and he's hey, like, oh, so why are you here? He's like, oh, I just saw the ad and like I don't really have any powers, but I thought I can help it out. And he's like, you're in. And like the dude, like cab driver guy, I can't remember his name. Dang it.
Which guy? Which was it? One of the other X-Force guys?
The cab driver dude. That was in the
Cab
first movie.
driver? Oh, the Indian guy. Or
Yeah.
I don't know what his name was.
He watched things and was like, what the heck, man?
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like, throws his box on the floor. Because literally the whole movie he wants to become like an assassin.
Oh yeah, it was so funny when he murders the guy, and then he's like got a taste for murder.
Yeah.
He's like, that was great.
It's not Hadid. It's
I don't know.
Has an R in it. I don't know. That guy's funny though.
Yeah, he was really good too. I really like that guy in that movie.
I think like he had just like the right amount of just like everyone had like the right amount of barely character development from the first one. Like they were all like still the same, but
Yeah.
he was still like they were like a little bit better. Didn't really like learn anything last time. There's a little bit cooler now.
Mhm.
That was good. Dopinder. Dopinder was his name.
I was
Yep,
surprised
Dopinder.
that they didn't have better like fight scenes. Because remember when he's in, there's one part at the beginning, and it's in the trailer, but he's like in this house that has a bunch of tubs in it, and it's like a spa type thing. He's like fighting ninjas or something in there, and
Yeah.
the camera's like this super wide, like rotating camera as he's fighting. It looks awesome. And it's very like John Wick kind of style. Because I don't remember, but I think the director of John Wick directed this, or the choreographer for John Wick choreographed this. I don't remember.
Or the director of Deadpool directed John Wick.
All right, for crying out loud, hold up, let's look this up. just make it like, oh yeah, I don't know, but like, oh sure, it was the. I gotta look it up.
Also, do you guys realize that Dopinder thinks that Deadpool's name is Dead and his last name is Pool?
Mr. Poole.
He calls him Mr. Pool all the time.
Really?
Yeah. So, oh, Mr. Pool, how are you? Like
Oh,
he
nice.
totally- the whole time, like since the first movie, he saw his last name was Pool. It's great.
All right, John Wick.
Lots of,
Looking
like,
it up right now.
Cool little jokes like that.
They are making an X-Force movie, and it's going to be
Nice.
directed by the guy that directed Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, that movie
Oh,
was ridiculous.
Joss Whedon.
No, Drew Goddard.
No, Cabin in the Woods was Joss Whedon.
Was it directed by Joss Whedon?
Probably.
Who
I know
knows?
everything, John.
No, Joss Whedon was only a writer.
Oh, for crying out loud. Well, screw him. I'm glad he's not directing it. I hope he never directs again. All right.
Probably never
I know.
direct another Avengers movie.
There was somebody was in John Wick I thought was connected to Deadpool. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm not wrong. Hold up.
Are you just thinking the opening credits?
Ha!
Where it said,
The
produced by one of the guys that
The
killed-
cinematographer for John Wick is the cinematographer for Deadpool.
Okay.
So I thought we were going to see some John Wick cinematography, but we didn't really see that much, unfortunately. So that's kind of a bummer. But that's okay. But it's also kind of a bummer. But it's okay, though. Let's move on.
It's okay.
You know what? I'm interested in seeing that next iteration of It.
Of what?
Oh, yeah.
The
Yep.
adult story.
Actually, this is the, I think this movie, what was it? On
What
the
movie?
Deadpool?
Yeah.
So
that's what we're talking about.
for top opening weekends, yeah. First of all, shut up, John. Don't change
You
the
said
subject.
we were done.
So the first, Deadpool for top
You know,
opening
irrelevant
weekends. Oh, stop! Top opening weekends for R-rated films. Okay,
Mhm.
Deadpool 1 is number 1, Deadpool 2 is number 2, and It's number 3.
Wow.
Oh. So
I'm not surprised that
didn't
that
quite
was
make it.
super-
It
I was.
it didn't quite make it.
I always think it's funny when like people are like the number one, like the best movie in America. It got like the most like opening weekend ticket sales. It's like yeah, because nobody knows if it sucks yet. Like
Yeah, I
everyone
know.
would you go see. Like it could be the worst
It's
movie
true.
ever. You get the
the
most,
most
box
hyped
office,
movie.
like
It's like
sales
the number
ever.
one movie in America. It's like so basically either you're a really good movie or you just tricked a lot of people.
I think every movie that comes out when it comes out is the number one movie in America. And then once
If it's a
been
big,
out,
yeah, every single big movie. It's like I'm
Yeah.
sure the Emoji Movie could have said that like for 1 second, like the biggest movie in America at 12:35 at one point during the day, and that was it. But
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
not we're gonna. Actually, that was the funny part because the Emoji Movie was so terrible that the quotes that they have, they have quotes.
Yeah.
They were like
Like
tweets.
Amazing, terrible. Like,
They were tweets. They were tweets from random people.
really?
So like, what? Yeah. That's how they quoted it, and it wasn't like critics because it tanked.
That's
What
awesome.
is the highest grossing of all time?
Gone
Avatar.
with the Wind. I don't
All
know.
time. I'll look it up, but it's Avatar. It kind of depends though.
It used to be Titanic. I do remember Avatar beating.
So the
Titanic.
number one, so Avatar's number one by pretty much by really far. The number one domestic is Force Awakens. Adjusted for inflation is Gone with the Wind. So if you take into account how much cheaper movie tickets were back then, so it's Gone with the Wind, Star Wars, The Sound of Music, E.T., Titanic, Ten Commandments, Jaws. Like all those old movies. I'm surprised.
All those old shitty movies.
Wait, no,
is right.
this isn't right. This is just domestic. Hold up. Worldwide. Wait, why is it just domestic? Okay, so if you do domestic right now, the top one is Star Wars, Force Awakens, then Avatar. If you go to domestic adjusted for inflation, it's the ones I just read. But if you do worldwide, it's like by far Avatar.
Wow.
Like Avatar.
Worldwide, yeah, Avatar,
Yeah.
and then Titanic.
Yeah, because Avatar. So Star Wars, Force
Jurassic
Awakens.
World is number 5. What?
I
Wow.
know. Just annoying.
What?
I know.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Well, you just gotta think these are movies that get like if it's big in
Furious
China.
7 is number 7.
It's because like China brings in so much. Like internationally, these type of movies do the best because you don't need to like understand English or an American culture to get it. It's just like explosions, chases, CGI. Like those are the movies that make the most money.
Plus, it's
That's
always
why it's
hype.
like
3.
I know. Frozen is on there.
The Minions movie.
Oh no.
Wow.
The Minions. Yeah, but think about that. Why would that be? It's because you can watch Minions and you don't have to speak the language. So a ton of people go to see it.
They don't even speak a language. They don't even speak a language in Minions.
Nobody speaks their language. Minions are
Good
independent.
marketing. It's good marketing. Dude, speaking of movies that are kind of dumb, that are awesome. I still haven't seen Pacific Rim 2 yet. But it looks
I
awesome.
haven't either.
Meh.
It's
I like
definitely,
giant
Meh.
robots, but
I mean, it's definitely a
I
only
like
watch it for the fighting
Pacific
robots.
Rim 1.
Yeah, it
I
was
like
good.
that one.
too.
The story, like,
There was good characters and stuff. Like the scientists and
I thought the
stuff. Like all
dialogue
that
was-
was really good.
I thought the dialogue was super cheesy, but it was cool enough that like it wasn't that bad. You know?
The narrator in Pacific Rim 1 is kind of like he's fine, but like when it opens up, he's just like
Yeah.
It's-
Those are always
it's
like drawn out.
He's like, I got such a cool voice.
Plus, it's always like, why didn't they just like put a bunch of like spinning blades over the hole where the monsters come out and like a bunch of epic guns
Oh, that's a good idea.
instead of just like getting robots to like spend like 30 minutes walking?
Yeah,
to-
really. There's
already
one
half
guy who's
destroyed.
like, we're gonna build giant robots. There's this really smart guy in the corner like, why don't we just build like a propeller blade that just chops? And then all the people are like, shut up, Evan.
And
We're
why-
doing this.
I'm gonna make it
The
so it's
robots
gonna
are
be two
so
people
much
simultaneously.
And they build these epic walls, and the kaiju just like literally walk right through it, like it's like a wave. Like,
It's so funny though, because I can see all the scientists being like, "That's not even cool." Okay, we have to do cool things this way. Like, robots are cool. We
They are.
have to do this.
Haven't you watched anime? This is how the future is.
fighting
This is the way it
robots.
has to be.
I mean, it is way cooler, like 100%. It would not be as cool if there's like, oh, there are giant monsters that come out of this hole, and they just have like these guns there.
I just want to see the robots fight each other. I don't give
Oh
a
yeah,
shit about
that's their logic. They're like, guys, monsters are coming out of a portal. We have to have robots.
Like,
It just makes sense. We can't have a
this guy's been
propeller.
sitting on
That's
this
boring.
robot project for like decades, and like I just need funding. I just need something to happen where we need to have giant robots. And he's like, "This is my chance. They're giant monsters."
He has a giant robot, and he's like, I just need funding. It's like, how'd you build the first one?
I want to build more.
He's like, I used up all my money to build
I
the
used
first
up all my funding.
No, I haven't seen Pacific Rim 2. I haven't seen a lot of movies that I should probably probably try and see. It's funny because people ask me about the different Fast and Furious movies. So like, did you see this one? And it's like,
I didn't watch, those are dumb.
I don't know. Like, it's hard to remember because they do run together.
I think I only saw Tokyo.
This is the one with the plane. This is the one with the safe and the cables.
I love how like
This is
in
the one
Need
on
for
the
Speed,
ice. Like, that's how I know the movies.
Wait, Need for Speed? That's a video game. Fast and the Furious, they like shift, like no matter what, they're always shifting. They're like in reverse and they're shifting. They're like, they've already shifted like 6 times and they're still shifting.
I know, it's like, you're in the last gear. Stop.
Like,
There's a Need for Speed movie, by the way.
Yeah, I heard about it.
is it like
It's horrible.
CGI?
No, it's garbage.
Oh man, it's garbage.
Yeah, it's got Aaron Paul in it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
It's
does.
The guy from the
I heard
YouTube?
It's horrible. No, from Breaking Bad.
Jesse Pinkman.
Oh, okay. Dude, speaking of shows that aren't very good but are also really good. So I don't know if this is kind of like a wild shot, but I'm just going to say it. Have you guys seen Cobra Kai on YouTube?
Mm-mm.
I've watched the first episode. I like it.
I have
Oh,
no
you
idea
want- you
what
want
it.
me-
I don't know what it is.
You want me to tell you?
Is it Karate Kid?
It's a sequel to Karate Kid. It's like it picks up like at present day. So
Why
Johnny
does everyone care?
30 years later.
and
why does
Daniel
everyone
are adults.
Why does
It's-
everyone care about this?
Because
I feel
we
like
love Karate Kid.
No.
Oh, hang on. Luke,
Dude.
have you ever seen Karate Kid?
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What do you mean?
First
Why
you
is anyone
leave during
care?
the credits of a Marvel movie. Now you like hate Karate Kid.
Well, it's not. First of all,
Karate Kid's
it's
amazing.
First of all,
You're a dingus.
it's a 21st Century
Dingus.
Fox Marvel movie. You don't stick around for the ending credit scenes
You-
of X-Men.
There was an end credit scene at the end of the first Deadpool movie. You dingus.
What was it? You don't
Not
even
right.
remember.
Yeah, I do. He came out in the bathrobe like in Ferris Bueller's Tale, and he said that Cable was going to be in the next one. I was there. I saw it.
So, that's the first part of what I was saying. The second part was I've seen Karate Kid before.
Wait, which one?
Which one?
Yeah.
I didn't think there was more than one. I thought there was
oh
just
my
one.
god.
There's
How many are
there's
there?
like
Which Karate Kid did you see? Was it new? Was it the new one?
No. No, not the Jalen Smith whatever. Oh, we're going to
Thank
make money.
God.
No, I saw the original one.
But no, there's 3 Karate Kid movies, and then
What?
there's that Karate Kid movie.
How can you make a sec? What are the second ones? Are they good?
The second one, he goes to Japan. It's pretty good. It's not as good as the first one. And the third one is about a girl dealing with high school issues. And it's not very good. It's like made for TV.
the first one's awesome.
But
Dude,
first one
I like the
is
Jaden
10 out of
Smith
10.
Karate Kid, man. That one was epic, dude. It was awesome.
all right.
I did not see it.
Dude.
Whatever.
The fighting was so cool, and like
We
the
had a-
bully was so
I'm just
scary.
gonna dismiss you.
I
Scariest
can't. No, I
little
can't
child-
think of.
little
I
child.
can't think of Jaden Smith without thinking about After Earth. We literally had a contest at my house, and it was called "Let's see if we can finish watching After Earth." It was so different. Everyone would just leave. The movie would be playing, and before someone would fall asleep, someone would leave, and it was just like we'd basically fail. And then next weekend it'd be like, "You want to see if we can do it?" Like,
Like
if it's
every week
possible.
in the beginning.
It's like a challenge. It's like, do you want to see if we can eat 5 hot peppers and survive? It's like, do you want to see if we can watch all of Karate or all of After Earth?
Oh man, I never
Yeah.
saw it, but it looked pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
bad. I
but
hated it.
maybe next time we'll talk about Cobra Kai because it's like really good but really cheesy at the same time. Like it's not.
Is it a YouTube video?
Yeah, it's
a YouTube show.
YouTube Red original. It's not really good.
I do
But
not know how I feel about YouTube Red original movies.
Like the dialogue
Most of
is
them are
so
shit.
corny. It's literally like it's
Why is everyone watching it then?
Because I don't know. Like, like the like bad kids
The
in
guy
80s
is
movies.
good.
Dude, no, it's so bad. Like it's
Who's
the most-
good? The main guy?
What's his name?
Johnny.
Yeah.
Logan
Like,
Paul.
He does
he's
a
an
good
intriguing
job.
character, but like the dialogue is just like all the bad people are like the most stereotypical like bad kids. Like the bad kids in the first episode, they're going to like a convenience store to buy alcohol, like underage. And like, let's try to get this guy to help us buy some alcohol. And this guy's like, yeah, let's go get some condoms too. Like it's like the most cheesy like bad kid from the 90s movie.
all the 6-year-olds
ever.
that are watching are like, whoa,
Well,
he's a really
what's gonna
bad
be
kid.
their
Literally,
audience
like-
is
Even Johnny is like when the main kid is like talking about this girl he likes. he's,
Man.
I like this girl. Oh, is she hot? Yeah, she's pretty cute, and she's like amazing and cute and like nice. And like, oh, but is she hot, dude? Nice. Like it's like the most like cliche like '90s bad kids movies ever, but it's good.
Oh,
At the same
man.
time, I don't
Look,
understand.
it's all about nostalgia. The people that this is made for are the
can't-
people that are in their early 30s with kids already. So they're going to be watching
us.
it with their kids. Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
it's-
like
it's all about
anything. It's
that
like,
early-
it's nostalgia.
It's like a.
It is. It's all about nostalgia.
It's a.
You know what? Maybe it isn't all about nostalgia, John. Maybe it's not though.
It's just somehow it's good, but it's not. I don't get it. Like everyone loves it,
Nostalgia.
but like it's not that good, but it is. It's just like it's so bad it's good, but it's also kind of good. That's all.
I can't figure out if you're saying it's good or not.
It's not, but
It's like,
I love it.
wait a second. It's like, dude, it sucks. It's so horrible. It's the worst movie you'll ever watch. I love it. It's great.
You gotta watch it.
And it's like
you have to watch it. That's all.
Cobra. Why is it called
like-
Cobra Kai?
Cobra Kai is the name of the bad dojo from the other ones, and Johnny starts a new Cobra Kai.
Sweep the leg.
But it's actually kind of cool because it shows everything from Johnny's perspective, and you kind of like
I don't think I have the nostalgia because I watched
Dude,
Karate
just-
Kid when I was
just
a lot
watch it.
older.
just watch it.
No,
So you
no.
fucked up, man.
Dude,
I wanna
in
watch it.
North Carolina, we're gonna watch.
That's like when people were like, "You have to watch The Goonies," and I watched it when I
Yeah,
was like
watch
hey,
it, guys.
19, and it was
know
like,
what-
"Well, this is stupid."
You know how you were complaining that no one ever watches anything you ask them to watch? You said that to me just now.
Oh shit! Got him.
Worst friend ever.
Prank.
I watched your dang.
Got him. Slamming. No, it's slamming. Oh. But how long is it?
It's like 10 episodes. They're each like 20.
10
30 minutes
episodes?
long.
I'll watch one episode.
Let's watch like 3.
I'll watch.
Friends.
I'll tell you what. We'll
Do we-
watch one, and then we'll.
Do you
we'll see
want to
where we
watch
go
one
from there.
next week? Holy crap, we're meeting next week.
Yeah,
You guys want to watch one next week?
that's what I'm saying.
We just said.
That's what I'm talking
No,
about.
no. How about this, guys? How about this though? Do you want to watch one next week?
Yeah.
That's what we just said.
I have an idea though,
confused.
but like it's fine. But do you want to watch one next week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's the answer.
That's what we.
I feel like Luke's got like some secret joke we don't understand, or like.
No, I'm just asking the same question over and over and over again. You guys keep answering it.
Retarded.
I hate when people do that. It's like my biggest pet peeve.
That's all right. I'm sorry.
Listen, look. If I my answer is. That's
You know what
we
my
just
biggest
said,
pet peeve
that's
is?
a fucking yes.
You know what my biggest pet peeve is? When I tell someone to watch something, they won't watch it.
Well, I watch things you told me
So-
to watch, so you gotta watch Karate Kid. That's the only reason why. So I watched your movie so I could make you watch Karate Kid. one day.
Maybe we can vlog us reacting to it.
That'd be good.
We can do a
Content.
commentary. We can do a commentary. Okay. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Hey, shh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's wrap up this episode. So, plugs, John.
Oh, why'd you guys start with me? I don't have anything to plug, but except for the upcoming reaction video to Cobra Kai
Hey,
coming to you
slamming!
soon. Have a
What, is
fancy day.
Is it gonna be on the Luke
Fancy
Roxwold
day.
vlog channel?
I don't know. We'll see.
It will be. If not, I'm leaving the podcast.
Okay, well, John, you're done. Okay, Michael.
Just follow me on the Instagram, Michael Dimas, MykolDimas, and all the things I do are there. And yeah,
Okay, so plugs for the podcast first. Next week, the episode will be coming out Friday night, not Friday morning, because it will be our 52nd episode. One episode a
snap.
week, 52 in a row, 1 year of doing the podcast. So to do that, we are all meeting in person
in persona.
to record it and have a party, and that's happening next week. So that's happening next week. Yeah, so that's big news. Some plugs for me. You can follow me on Twitter at Luke Roxwold. You can watch my YouTube videos, Luke Roxwold Vlogs. I posted 3 vlogs this week. 3!
Ooh.
So a lot of content from me. I figured let's do this as a numbers game. Let's just pump
Pump 'em all
out
out.
videos. So that's what we're doing.
Pump it up.
They're good
And if-
though. Like
and if
I
you
did one
guys-
where I was at the airport. We did the podcast one. I did one where I got stuck on Mercer Island over here in Seattle. That one's good. They're all good. Go watch
Sweet.
them.
And if anyone,
also-
if anyone lives in Virginia Beach and want to give Shane a ride to meet us for
The place where we're going.
podcast, that'd be cool.
That's right. We won't tell them where. It's like, can you just give them a ride to a place?
To the place we're going.
Okay, stop being a hater. So, you can follow me on Instagram at Luke Roxwold. Now, the podcast, you can tweet at us at WAITSB Podcast. Remember that we want to hear from you because it's fun to hear from you guys. So, also leave us a review and listen to our other episodes. And tune in next time for the 52nd episode, 1 year of We're All in the Same Boat. Really exciting. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Woo.
And
Outro music.
boom.
Yeah. Fiesta!